Wanda Maximoff is one of the most powerful Avengers. Unfortunately, her story in MCU has been that of a tragedy, one that even overshadows that of Thor. She lost her parents as a kid, was experimented upon by a strucker. Filled with vengeance, she helped an AI, Ultron, that got her only family, Quicksilver, killed. She was blamed for the accident in Africa that accelerated Sokovia Accords, which led to friction between Cap and Tony. She fell in love with another AI, Vision, that she had to kill herself to save the universe, and then again watched him die as Thanos ripped Mind Stone out of Vision's head. Maybe Thanos was right. She ceasing to exist might have been one of the best things that happened to her. Let's not forget the vision that she gave Tony in Age of Ultron, where he saw every Avenger dead except him, which motivated him to build Ultron. Marvel is building up Scarlet Witch's character to have a momentous payoff. So let's have a closer look at the character to understand how things may turn for her in upcoming Avengers 4 and what her fate will be in MCU Phase 4. Well, Marvel Fox deal is done and X-Men is a Disney property. In comics, Wanda is a mutant, and now that Marvel will introduce other mutants in the MCU, which I believe will be some of the people who turn to dust and come back in Avengers 4. Wanda may come back as a mutant with enhanced powers, which may lead to House of M storyline in Phase 4, but it's too soon to say anything, or is it? In Avengers 4, the spotlight will be on Captain Marvel, Tony, and Steve, but that doesn't mean other characters won't get their moment to shine. Avengers Infinity War is the example of how well Russos juggle the characters. Wanda was way more important in Infinity War than we believed her to be. From being able to stand on her own against Thanos, to be the only person who could destroy an Infinity Stone, and that's huge. Thanos' henchmen, or as he called them, his children, Ebony Maw, was killed by Iron Man, saving Doctor Strange. Corvus Glaive was killed by Vision, saving Captain America. Carl Obsidian by Banner, saving himself. And Proxima Midnight by Scarlet Witch, saving Natasha Romanoff. Well, some might say there's no hidden meaning to these deaths. But I beg to differ. Marvel likes to play it subtle, from dropping hints to foreshadowing, that has created this cohesive cinematic universe that is layered and works on multiple levels. With Cap probably dying in Avengers 4, Tony taking the backseat, and Doctor Strange being busy with cosmic and other dimensional threats, it would create a power and leadership vacuum in Avengers. It seems obvious that Captain Marvel will assume the role as she did in comics, and with the rise of X-Men, Wanda will play a more central role in the MCU. She might lead and groom X-Men for the time being until we get Charles Xavier. And it's tempting to presume that Captain Marvel and Wanda will be what Tony and Cap are, two leaders with different ways of doing things, which at times leads to difference in opinion and personality clash, creating an impasse. What kind of character arc will Scarlet Witch get in Avengers 4? Well, Russos killed most of the characters in Infinity War so that they could focus on the OG Avengers and provide a closure to their 10-year-old storyline. So we shouldn't expect all the dead characters to be back before the third act. In one of the interviews, Russos had shed some light on few of the characters who turned to dust off camera, like Lady Sif, the characters that they likely want to keep dead. So we shouldn't expect everyone to come back. Although, it's intriguing how they will explain why only relevant characters came back and others stayed dead. Another thing to consider is, will everyone come back at once like they went, or will they be brought back in batches? The possibility of Snap never happening by means of time travel seems unlikely. More on that in video in the description. Since it would bring back all the characters, even those that Marvel wants to keep dead, like Betty Ross, the love interest of Bruce Banner, whom we haven't seen since Incredible Hulk. While bringing people back in batches would allow every character come back to have an effect, but that doesn't seem very dramatic. Whereas everyone appearing out of nowhere would be more enthralling and more like watching Infinity War's ending sequence in reverse. There's also a possibility that we would get some of the characters early on and rest later. If this turns out to be the case, then expect Wanda and Doctor Strange to be in the former and Spider-Man and Black Panther to be in the latter. We know that Doctor Strange will play a significant role in undoing Thanos' snap, and it would be wise to expect a Scarlet Witch to have a crucial part too, since her power has the energy signature similar to that of an Infinity Stone. And as we saw in Infinity War, that means she can destroy these stones. What else her connection to a stone means? Can she alter their strength and render them useless? Can she track them down? We hope Marvel explores this bond in upcoming Avengers 4 and sets her up for a more central role in MCU Phase 4. Let us know your thoughts in the comment and please subscribe to our channel to receive our upcoming content.